Welcome guys, welcome to the use cases of AI in ITP session. So today I'm going to explain you and teach you guys how to add AI functionalities to your ITP project. Okay, so first of all, let me introduce you. I'm Kaweesha Marasinghe, currently software engineer intern at Wiley, and I'm at third year second semester in SLIIT, also a member of MS Club. So before to get started, many of my friends who are in second year, second semesters, they always ask me, what are the special features that we can add to ITP? So is report generating is enough? That's the main thing that many people ask. So what do you guys think? Is report generating is enough? Let's see. So this session is about AI now. So let's learn about what is AI first. What is AI? According to ChatGPT, the AI is the technology that makes giving ability that machines to think and learn like humans. Okay, think and learn like humans. This AI is actually at this moment also currently revolutionizing our world bit by bit, right? Bit by bit, it is changing our whole world. So with the power of AI, we can analyze, predict, and automate many human-related tasks now. You know, there are many chatbots in the world now. Also, image recognition services as Google Lenses, self-driving cars as Tesla, many more in there. So, hope you guys know, OpenAI, Microsoft, and other many more multi-billion-dollar companies are investing billions of dollars into this generative AI field. What? To change our human race into a different level. So I'm going to ask you a question. While this all of this our generation and our world is changing and evolving with this AI technology, are you guys still building that CRUD application that everyone has built since this start of this ITP module? Are you? So I'm asking again, is that report generating stuff is enough? I don't think so. Why? The reason is that CRUD applications are everywhere. They're basic. With the CRUD applications, with ChatGPT, with the correct prompt, you can create a CRUD application within few more minutes. So what am I suggesting is, let's combine these AI technologies and your ITP project together. Okay, by making them together, you can go beyond your CRUD applications and take your project to a next level, and it will definitely impress your evaluators as well. So how can we, after implementing AI into the ITP project, what can we do with it? So in your ITP project, if you are developing something related to health kind of a thing, or something, an application related to a hospital or something, you can create a chatbot in there. Okay, so without AI you can do this, but with AI you can generate more human-like chatbot in there. Also, you can add image analyzers, as well as you can set up what are these called, recommendation services, as well as an example, if you are building a simple task manager application, you can predict the next tasks that user will be added to the app based on users previous responses. So I know that now I'm telling you guys that you can do that with AI, you can do this with AI. I know you guys are, most of you are thinking now how to do it, how to add AI to our ITP project, as well as how to add AI implementation with the current simple time frame that SLIIT has given to you to do the ITP project. I'll show you. I'm going to introduce you to Google's Gemini with Google AI Studio. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through it, and I will show you how to add Gemini API and make your application different than previous ones. So be with me. First of all, I'm going to show you a simple application that I have made with integrating Gemini. Yeah, This is the application. This is a simple application that I have built to plan a trip. So in there, there's a simple form. As in your projects, there's a simple form. Okay, nothing much is there. So for the destination, I will go to select Sri Lanka for the budget. I will add this. Also for the interest places, I will add museums, traditional, and waterfalls like this. And then I will decide my travel dates as May 1st, May 7th. And when I click this generate trip plan button, it will take some time because AI need to generate its responses. Here, it will generate your whole custom trip plan based on full of these inputs that you have given to the AI. So you can see this trip plan here. There are summary, what is this trip plan is about, what are the things that you can do in each day, as well as suggested accommodations, and as well as transportation tips. How does this happen? You know, if you build a simple CRUD application, you can never do this because this is completely dynamic. So based on your data, it will generate a whole new trip plan for you. So how is this happen? I know now. So let's I show you how is this happen. So to do this, you are going to need an Google's Gemini API key. So that API key lets you call Google Gemini inside your application and get responses like this. So I'll show you how to get an Google API key, as well as then I'll show you what is Google AI Studio, and then I'll tell you how to fine tune a model and get response as you like. And then I will show you how I implemented this technology into my backend. Okay. So first of all, we need an API key. As well as I forgot to tell you that I'm using a Node.js application in here. So because I'm using a Node.js application, you have to install a NPM package called Google Generative AI. So I'll share the all things in your chat after this session. So you have to install the Google's Generative AI NPM package as well. So let's go and get the Google Gemini API key. So to do that, search Google Cloud Console in your Google and go to Google Cloud Platform. If you're very new to the Google Cloud Platform, in this part, you will see a name called New Project. If you are not new, just click here, then you will see an option called New Project. After clicking this New Project, you have to create a new project by setting up a name for it and just hit create. Okay. So I'm not going to create a one because I have already created one. That's the whole things that you are going to do inside Google Cloud Console. That's it. So then search in Google AI Studio. Okay, go to Google AI Studio. In there will be an option called wait. Yeah, there will be an option called Get API Key. Click it, and then in here also you will see option called Get API Key. Click that one and select the project that you have created in Google Cloud Console. Select that one and hit Create API Key. That will generate you a new API key. So copy it and make sure to keep it in a safe place. Okay, so now we are all set up to go. Now I'm going to walk you again to my application to explain some few things. Okay, so if you have a knowledge in MERN stack, and I hope you have done some activities in your vacation also. So if you have a knowledge in MERN stack or front end related things, you know to generate some kind of this UI and render it on the browser, you are going to need a JSON data object, right? You are going to need a JSON object to render it like this with the stylings. You can do it without JSON, but with JSON you can create it with much easily. So I told you that with this hit of a button, these data are sent to the Gemini, and this is the response. I told you that this is the response that he gave me. So if he's giving the response as a text format, but I ask him to give it as a JSON format to match my front end rendering operations. So which means I have instruct the Gemini to respond as what as I want. So how to instruct, which means how to fine tune that Gemini model. Let's see. I'll show you how to fine tune that Gemini model and how to test it. So go again to Google AI Studio, and there's an option called create a prompt. In there, this is the interface that you will see, and in there, in this top, you will see an option called system instructions. System instruction, and at the bottom you will see option to type in here. So in the codings, this part is called system instruction, and this is the prompt that we are giving to the Gemini. So I'm not going to fully give the instructions in here. I have prepared one. So in here, this one is prepared for my application. So in here, I have instruct Gemini that when I send you the destination, budget, interest, and travel dates, what are these? These are the inputs that user enters to this form: destination, budget, interest, and travel dates. So when I enter those details, you have to generate a structured trip plan that should provide following JSON format. And I gave him the JSON format that my UI will render properly. So you can see there's nothing much more in here. There are simple instructions to Gemini. So to test these instructions are working, let's try it out. So for the destination, I will again select Sri Lanka. For the budget, also for the interest, I like temples. Also for the traveling dates, I like refers to January 10 and hit run. You can see now Gemini is generating a full JSON format response in here. Okay, he's generating full JSON format response. So if I get this response and this JSON response, and if I put it in my front end, it will generate that this trip plan UI. So now all is set. Now we know how to talk with Gemini, how to get the correct response by giving the system instruction. Now everything is complete. Now what we do? Now what is the requirement? You know, to a front-end application, in fact, we need a back-end application as well. So when I hit this generate trip plan button, it's going to trigger an endpoint in my backend and call to the Gemini. How to do that? Which means how to implement Gemini in your project. Let's see. So now I'm going to show you my backend server. So this is a normal Node.js backend server. So there are not much coding standard are followed in here because I need to make sure to give you a clean coding to understand this properly. Okay. So first of all, you need to create an .env file to store the environment variables and store the generated Gemini API key. Okay. Store this Gemini API key in your environment variables and just set up the server. Okay. So to add this Gemini AI into your backend, first of all, you have to initialize this whole model into your Node.js and explain it how to respond to the instructions that we given to him, which means these are the instructions that I have gave to my Gemini model, and same as like that, I need to give those data in my backend as well. So I will just explain this code a bit. In here, I just initialize the Gemini API key and create a model in here. In here, I have passed the details that which are relevant. I'm using Gemini 2.0 Flash model, and also I gave the same instructions that I have given in this Google AI Studio. And there are some generation configurations, temperature, max tokens like that. So I know when I explain these parts, I know you are not going to have a proper understanding. I know there are much bit code in here. So you don't need to worry about it. So you can go to this Google AI Studio and there's option called Get Code. Click it and select JavaScript or any other language that you are going to go. There are options for Python, Go, Swift, Dart as well. So go and look it here. You can see from this part to by initializing the API key to copy it until this configuration part. Copy it and paste it. This is the full part that is generated by that Google AI Studio. Okay, this will completely initialize the model into your backend. Now, nothing to worry, all are set. Now we are only need to call the Gemini API and get the response. How do we do that? Let's see. You know, if you have a bit knowledge in REST APIs, you know, when we click this button, there's an backend API in there. Sorry, backend endpoint in there. We have to trigger it, right? So this is my backend API. You know, this is the URL of its generate trip plan, and in there, those data comes from request body, and those are initialized to these variables, which are destination, budget, interest, and dates. What are these? These are the inputs from user, and those data are again passed to a function which I was created as generate trip plan. Okay, so what is this generate trip plan function do? This is the whole generate trip plan function. Okay, so inside this generate trip plan option, first I am creating a chat session. Okay, which means this is like you are opening your browser and after typing chatgpt.com, then you are seeing the interface like that. I am starting my chat session. Then I am preparing my prompt. What is a prompt? Prompt is the thing that you are given, the question that you are given to your model. So in here, I'm setting destination, budget, interest, and travel dates by passing those variables into that prompt. And then I'm sending this send message using the send message function, sending this to the Gemini AI. So this will trigger the Gemini API and get the fully JSON response to this variable. After that, there's nothing you have to do. You have to just make the response to the front end with this endpoint. After that, you have to properly make sure your UI is correctly rendered with this JSON format, and that's it. Okay, that's it. That is the whole codes that need to generate this trip plan application. So like that, with integrating this Gemini API into your applications, you can make innovative things. Okay, you can make chat tabs, you can make recommendation applications, anything. Okay, this is a simple way you can do that. So that's it actually. This is how you can simply add Gemini API to your application. So I will share this code and the README file to you to get these details and how to get Gemini API key things. So yeah, that's it.